We've had two buildings collapse within a period of less than 2 weeks, and we started to ask ourselves what is going wrong. And it was out of that we decided to do this consultation with every organization that is involved. And part of what we have found out is that there has been very, very poor coordination between these organizations. The county government, as you know, out of the two sites that have collapsed, the county government has gone through the process, particularly the site in Nyoro. Through the process of approval, we had the architectural and the structural engineer documents with us, and they were all approved. Unfortunately, we did not have other institutions involved after that approval. Because we expect that the engineers board would be involved, the architectural body would be involved, NEMA would be involved, and each one of them, and NCA, each one of them would be taking a particular action to ensure that what has been approved is what is being done. So we've just realized that there has been very poor coordination. And as a result of that, even where notices are sent to developers, no action is done. We all know that by the time we approve these buildings, each one of those approvals, it is a requirement that there is a consultant. There is a consultant at the site. This could be the architect, the structural engineer, and they are indicated. But on a number of occasions, you go to those sites and those consultants are not there. Therefore, what was approved is not exactly what is being followed. And that is why we have met today, and we have agreed, first of all, that going forward, the county government will be liaising with all these institutions so that they will be giving their own approval, and they will be given an undertaking that they will go on and do inspection as the development of these structures is going on. The multiplicity of the institutions may delay the developer from moving on. But we are coming up with a one-stop shop where all of us will be coordinated so that each one of these organizations are involved in ensuring safety, in ensuring that all the requirements are being met. If you do not have an approval, we are setting up offices within the county and at the sub-county offices where you quickly come and alert us that you don't have an approval. We don't want to come and find that you don't have an approval. But more importantly is whether or not you have an approval, the team will make sure that they have inspected the strength and the fact that you have complied with what was approved. We are also appealing to tenants to make sure that before they enter any building, whether apartment or flats, that there is a copy of occupation certificate that has been issued to confirm that that building is safe for human habitation.
My name is Engineer Margaret Ogai. I'm the CEO and Registrar of the Engineers Board of Kenya. By asking all the developers, kindly make sure that you engage professional engineers in the right disciplines. In this case, for buildings, we would want you to work with structural engineers because you can see there's been a loss of life, there's been a loss of investment. We were trying to do just rough calculations, and we are looking at over 2 billion has been lost just in this year alone. So you try to save on the professional services, and we endanger the public, and you also lose the investment.
My name is Engineer Nathaniel Matalanga. I'm the president of the Institution of Engineers of Kenya. We agree a process to stop this trend of collapsing buildings, not only in Kiambu County, but the governor has assured us, as he has indicated, that he's going to reach out to all the governors to come together to put in place a system that stops this occurrence of building. We shall ensure that the engineers who submit drawings for approval carry on through and supervise the construction. And the law is very clear that if you submit drawings for approval and the developer disengages with you and starts constructing, you as an engineer, you are supposed to inform the county government and also the National Construction Authority that you are no longer involved in that project. And a stop notice will be issued. All the enforcement agencies who are in the meeting, that will now be enforced to ensure that the developer engages another professional engineer, duly registered with a current certificate of practice, to ensure that the construction that is going on is up to spec, is up to standard and follows the design that you would have done.